Right. I have a theory questions regarding cash and cash equivalent. Okay. Which of the following should not be considered as cash? Petty cash fund, pasok yan. Money order, pasok yan. Coins and currency, pasok yan. Literal pera yan, no? So, ang question natin would be that our answer would be letter dog kasi IOU is a receivable account at hindi siya part ng cash natin. Which of the following is usually considered as cash? So, syempre, certificate of deposit, checking account, money market. As you can see, letter A is a cash equivalent. Money market is a cash equivalent as well. Post-dated checks, depende kung ikaw ay issue or issuer. So, let's just assume ito ay either receivable or payable. So, ito ay ang ating sagot, no? Checking account is cash in bank, di ba? So let number three, a cash equivalent is a short-term, highly liquid investment that is readily convertible into known of cash and ano is acceptable as means to pay current liability. Parang hindi niya definition yon. Has a current market value that is greater than the original cost. Parang hindi rin. Bears an interest rate is at least equal to the prime interest rate at the date of liquidation. Is so near to maturity that it presents insignificant risk of change in interest rate. Ito, para mabuo na natin yung mismong definition niya. Letter dog, number 3. All of the following can be classified as cash and cash equivalent except our answer would be letter C. Okay? There is a contest, bakit daw hindi dog? Kasi kapag silent, current liability natin ang bank overdraft. So, bakit letter C? Unang-una, wala siyang maturity date. Hindi siya pasok as cash equivalent. Letter dog, meron akong technique dito para to consider letter dog. In some cases kasi, we consider dog. Okay? Pero letter C, absolutely not. Hindi siya considered. So may nangyayari kasing offsetting portion sa bank overdraft, di ba? So in that case, and another reason why, if we have bank overdraft, simply we have to do adjusting entry. May portion pa yung sobra. So, ang nangyayari kasi dyan, kung naka-overdraft, nire-revert back yung cheque mo. Okay? So, bumabalik siya sa cash account mo. Sobra lang kasi to eh, sobra. So, syempre, ire-revert back yung um, journal entry natin. Okay? Ire-reverse natin as to cash credit accounts payable. So in that case, bank overdraft still is considered. Pero para mas madali, in some cases kasi we consider bank overdraft as a offsetting item. Okay? So in that case, letter C is incorrect. Okay? Number 5, deposit in foreign bank which are subject to foreign exchange restriction should be classified. So foreign exchange restriction, alam naman natin yan, restricted. So, letter boy, okay? Non-current yan kasi wala namang sinabi as to what kind of restriction, current or non-current. Di ba sabi ko, kapag restricted na, ano na lang iisipin natin, current or non-current. So, mas tama si letter boy, okay? Kapag silent, non-current, okay? Number 6, cash equivalents are short-term and highly liquid investment that are readily convertible into cash. Ang keyword natin, 3 months. Okay? Number 6, letter dog. Okay? Assuming that an entity balance sheet date is December 31, 2015, which of the following is not considered as cash equivalent? Sabi ko dito sa inyo, in identifying if cash equivalent ba siya or hindi, from the moment you acquire the the asset, okay, the cash equivalent, dapat 3 months siya to qualify as cash equivalent. Okay? So in that case, meron tayong 12-month BSP Treasury Note due February 15. Kaso Treasury Note, doon pa lang mali na. So, lahat ng naka-note, mali na. Okay? Hindi lang yon, mali na rin yung mismong date nila. Okay? So, number 7, ang sagot natin, Treasury Bill. Okay, 3 months. So, take note, to identify, binili niya ng December 15, nag-mature ng March. So, wag kayong malito magbilang December, January, February, March. Akala niyo 4. Kaso December 15 niya, binili. Okay, so yung 15 days, no, ingat kayo. Still, 3 months ang datingan niya. Okay? So, assuming na lang, letter A is a treasury bill as well, makikita mo, November 13, 31 niya, binili. Okay, November 31, December, January, February. So, pasok, di ba? Kaso treasury note nga. So, mali. So, assuming na lang natin dito sa number 6, October. Okay. October niya binili, acquired October, sorry, ignore na lang pala natin. So, kasi because of treasury. Okay? So, sagot natin number 7, C. Number 8, cash deposit in bank. Experiencing financial difficulty is written down. So, this is yung bankrupt bank. Anong gagamitin natin? We use net realizable value as our answer over here. Okay? Teka lang. Ayan. Number 8, that would be letter dog. A cash denominated in foreign currency shall be translated to peso using year-end closing rate, no? Number 9, letter A, as discussed in our first video, di ba? Number 9, letter A. Bank overdraft generally should be, okay, pag silent, current liability. Pero kung may same bank, pwedeng offset, okay? So, hindi kasi always na merong same bank. So, in that case, letter D ang ating sagot. Okay? What is a compensating balance? Savings account balance, demand deposit account balance, temporary investment. Well, the definition is being asked over here. Letter dog. Okay? A minimum deposit required to be maintained in connection. Okay? So, our answer, letter dog. Okay? Let me just highlight this para makita natin. Number 12, a compensating balance must be included in cash and cash equivalent. Not always, di ba? Which is legally, letter B, which is legally restricted and related to long-term loan is classified as current, mali na. Okay, mali na agad. Dapat non-current para maayos. Which is, letter C, which is legally restricted and related to a short-term loan is classified separately as current asset. Okay, that is, I do believe this is the correct answer. Number 12C. Number 12C. Letter D, which is not legally restricted as to withdrawal, is classified separately as current asset. Mali na. It should be classified as cash. Okay? So, hindi siya magiging current asset. Okay? 12, sagot natin C. Deposit held as compensation, check natin kung which is true yung hinahanap dito. Usually, do not earn interest. Na kung nagkaka-interest yan even though maliit. Okay? Letter B, if legally restricted and held against short-term credit may be included as cash. Again, ano sabi ko kapag restricted na, dalawa lang mapupuntahan mo. It's either current or non-current. So letter B is incorrect. Kung gusto natin gawing correct, dapat current asset. Okay? So, letter C, if legally restricted and held against long-term credit may be included as current asset. Naku, mali. To make it true, dapat non-current. So, our answer would be letter dog. Walang tama. Okay? Walang tumama. Under existing accounting rules, cash is considered as letter boy, di ba? Siyempre, well, we can simply do elimination. Alam naman natin, hindi naman depreciable asset yung cash, hindi rin naman siyang fixed asset. Tapos non-monetary, edi lahat mali, di ba? Lalabas letter B. Okay? Number 15. Which of the following is most likely not considered as cash for financial reporting purposes? So, hindi daw cash. Bank draft, alam natin in money order, would be part of our other negotiable instruments. Still, check issued. Kung ikaw nag-issue, debit, cash, credit, accounts payable. Okay? Still, check. Kung ikaw nag-issue, pera mo pa yan. Post-dated check from a customer. Ayan, letter C ang sagot natin in number 15. Bakit letter C? Kasi unang-una, post-dated check siya. Galing sa customer. Ano nangyari? Anong adjusting entry natin ulit? Credit, cash, debit, accounts, receivable. Dadagdag receivable natin from our customer. Okay? Kasi hindi pa tayo typically makaka-withdraw. Okay? Undelivered check to trade supplier. Ayan, hindi sinabi kung ikaw nag-issue, pero sinabi papunta kay supplier. It only makes sense na ikaw nag-issue. So, dahil undelivered pa, pera mo pa. Okay? Number 16, Checks drawn before the balance sheet date but held for later delivery. This is undelivered check. Okay? So, ikaw nag-issue nito. Okay? So, should be treated as trade receivable, cash equivalent, back to cash balance, restored as back to cash balance. Yes. Okay? Check drawn, ikaw nag-issue. O, pera mo pa yan. Number 16, letter C, ikaw nag-issue. Okay? And this is classified as undelivered check, di ba? Okay. What happens when an entity records the payment of payable made in the subsequent period as if it is were in the current period? So, hindi siya direct sinabi. Yung letter dog, mali na yan ha. Pag nakita kayong phishing, we did not discuss phishing. Lang ganyan. Pero take note ha, we're talking about the accounting period as well. Anong sabi ko sa window dressing? Opening of books. I'm pointing out sa book would be the accounting period. So, simply, our answer would be window dressing. Okay? Anong sabi ko sa kiting? Dapat bank, lapping about receivables. Okay? Our answer number 17, letter A. All of the following are necessary components of internal control over cash. So, lahat to, pwede natin gamitin to control yung cash natin para hindi manakaw. Okay? Then check natin na tama yung balance. Daily deposits of all receipts in the company in the bank account. Okay, so magde-deposit tayo daily. Yes, maganda. Bank reconciliation. Yes, pwede din. Petty cash fund. Ayan, pwede. Our answer, number 18, letter dog. Okay, wala yan as per our discussion. So this is the video for our theory questions. Thank you. And see you for the third video for the problems.